to Pokemon Satin. Last time, something happened. I don't actually remember what. It's been so long since I last recorded this one. I've been having some issues with TGB Duel. It absolutely refuses to recognize any of my controllers. Well, I have two controllers. I am starting to suspect that maybe there's been some sort of driver update with some of the, the Xbox controllers. Not that I've heard my controllers are actual Xbox controllers, but most controllers which you wire hook up with USB to your computer, your Windows computer, convince it that it's an Xbox controller. So TGB Duel doesn't recognize it anymore. It's an old emulator. I suppose it was inevitable that something might go wrong. I finally just gave up on that. I was trying to get it to work and it wasn't, and I'm just using my keyboard again. Nice and old school, like when I first got into emulating. So, here's my team, and we're kind of high level, and I think we just bought Sabrina. And at this point, I think the only thing we have left to do is fight Giovanni, fight our rival another time, and then do the Elite Four, and then fight our rival the final time. So, getting there. Okay, I have my whole team with me, so I can't fly. I have to probably get back to the Radiant City the old school way, or I could do something else. We'll see. Let's see. I think I could maybe take the Diglett tunnel? No, wrong spot. I wouldn't mind taking the Diglett tunnel. I'm just trying to remember how everything connects. It's been a while since I played. Like, where do I go to get here and there? And I don't have a town map because it's a waste of inventory space, so yep. Yeah, I think this is what I'll do. I'll use the Diglett Cave to get back to Viridian because I'm too lazy to actually switch out my party and get a flying type Pokemon at the moment. Whatever. I need to think about stuff. So I actually had a surprisingly easy time against Sabrina. I'm actually quite shocked. She was way easier than I was expecting. I think on one level I did prepare a lot, so that may be a factor. But then I also think that her AI just had a huge brain fart and she kind of was a complete idiot. So that's another factor. Honestly, after Giovanni and the Elite Four and all of that, I think we're going to be fine. Giovanni and the rival battle in Victory Road, we're going to be fine for the Elite Four. We won't need to do any grinding, so that is not an issue, fortunately. I thought this was going to be so much harder, especially since ghost types don't have any good attacks in this game, which makes psychic types such a challenge, but I don't know, so far this has been a lot easier than I was expecting. It's weird. I was expecting this to be a real struggle, and Sabrina just kind of rolled over and let me beat her. So we'll see. I do expect the rival battle may be more difficult, but maybe I just planned ahead too much and my team is too good. I don't know. Here we are. Does someone have cut? I think I gave cut to someone, did I? I just realized if I didn't give cut to someone, I'm stuck. Oh my goodness, no one has cut. Of course. That means I can't actually get out of here. Lovely. Okay, never mind. Wait a minute while I go somewhere actually meaningful. I told you it's been a bit. I get lost easily. Alright, here we are. I wound up withdrawing ducks and flying the way I should have all along. So, let's see. Of course, our little hint that the gym leader is Giovanni. I took the wrong way. Whoops. Oh, why do these things move so slowly? They'd be so much more tolerable if they didn't move at the pace of molasses. Ah, here we are. Let's take a look. Not there, okay. Let's fight this guy first. Hello. Well, why are you angry? Is it because your boss is also a mob boss? Did you just find that out? Sorry. Oh wow, level 40, okay. Villain, does the villain get to do this? That works fine. sludge is not a bad attack. So, since I'm playing Pokemon, I can talk about this. What does everyone think of the Sword and Shield controversy? Yes, I'm saying this a million years after it happened. Honestly, I'm gonna just say, I feel like Pokemon has been on a very slow, awkward decline phase thing. Like, I'm not even sure if decline is the right word, because actually I think that Gen 6 and Gen 7 were pretty good, but things have been kinda awkward in Pokemon since it made the switch to 3D. I feel like Game Freak didn't really want to make 3D Pokemon games, and they just got pressured by the changing times to do so, because it's just, they still design the games like they're sprite-based games. The battle system is still acting like the sprite-based battle system, the world design is still very simplistic, everything just feels like they wanted it to be sprite-based. Just, that's kind of a feeling I get out of it. I don't know, I really hope that one day sprite-based gaming has a revival and you see it in main games and not just indie games, and people recognize that sprite work is an art form of its own, and that some games just work better as sprite-based games. Not everything has to be a super detailed, fancy, realistic game. I also think that Kirby actually is better as a sprite-based game series. Most Kirby games in 3D just kind of look overworked. I mean, what's the point of having super highly detailed grass when Kirby is just a little pink ball with tiny feet and hands? What's the point? It just looks silly. Kirby is clearly a character designed to be a very simplistic sprite. All of the enemies are designed to be simplistic sprites, and they look better that way. Anyway, I will say it's pretty ridiculous that they have all of those expansion packs. I do not in general like the way a lot of new games have all of this stuff where, you know, oh well, you know, you bought the game for $60, but now you need to spend another $30. And it's like, no! I buy the game, I want to buy the game and be done with it. I'm old school that way. I don't want all of these upgrades and fancy stuff. I have the game and that's it. That's the game. Thanks. Alright, I think that maybe I send out Corny. She's the lowest level at the moment, so I think she'd benefit from a bit of experience. In fact, I really need to stop having Bulbaquilla up front. She is not actually getting much benefit from this gym. She doesn't really need the experience at the moment, and she's not very effective against all these Pokemon anyway. Also, have I mentioned that Sandslash is really cute? It's like a giant, destructive hedgehog. Which reminds me of a lovely saying. The fox has many tricks, the hedgehog just one. But it's a good one. It's some old Greek saying that I would have to look up who it was from, sorry. I read it in a book and I always remembered it, but I don't remember who originally said it. Just some old Greek scholar or something. Philosopher? Whatever. Okay, maybe just for a second before I click the next button, appreciate how detailed the sprite work on Dugtrio is. It actually looks really, really good. I mean, in general, honestly, a lot of the sprite work in Gen 1 is pretty good, except for in Pokemon Green. But that looks really good, especially the one in the front. There's a lot of detail in there. That nose looks so soft, like you just want to pet it, and there's a lot of expression in the eyes. I'm really impressed. They really knew how to milk the Game Boy black and white for all it could give. Alright, time to switch Corny up front. She needs some experience. I'm just gonna fight everyone because why not? Why not, right? A beast tamer is a musician. Okay, sure, why not? Well, this is a very good gym for Corny. I'm sure she's going to have a lot of fun. Unless someone has a secret flying type. I'm in perfect harmony with my Pokemon? Yeah, tell that to Lita, who's always falling asleep on me. Yep, we're in perfect harmony. Another Rhyhorn. Excellent. Oh, actually, on the subject, I found a video which is really interesting where a botanist on expedition shows the flower which Vileplume is based on. Not that he's aware that it's a Vileplume flower, it's actually a Rafflesia something something or other, and it's the largest flower in the world, and it smells really terrible, and it's really interesting, so I actually want to— oh no! I'm gonna have to reset! Ah! Oh wait, no, I have to just go all the way around, right? Whoops. Okay. For a second I thought I'd have to leave the room in order to make him go back up there so I could walk up, and then I thought, wait, that other thing which he was blocking up, I can use that pathway now. Anyway, the Rafflesia something something or other is a very interesting flower. Let's see. Do I want to just use regular dancing joke? I guess. Okay, this is going to be a very easy fight. I'm actually tempted to cut this out and just show you Giovanni because, honestly, the gym trainers are turning out to be a huge pushover. You know what? I'm going to do that. See you in a minute. Alright, so I made it to Giovanni and I didn't even fight every trainer in the gym, but that's fine. I think that it's not really necessary. So, let's fight Giovanni. Welcome, Carmia, to your final challenge. Yes, I, Giovanni, leader of Team Rocket, am indeed the Viridian City Gym Leader. Surprised? I can see it in your face. But I see something else too. Determination. And so it comes down to this. Good versus evil. No! You're just a mob boss. You're really not that evil. Right versus wrong. Again, I mean, how many people have you actually killed, Giovanni? I'm just pointing out, Giovanni's not actually that evil as far as things go. I do think that he was my favorite Pokemon villain because, Team Rocket, the mob, organized crime, it's the most normal, actually evil that you ever really get in Pokemon. But later on, you start getting some really ridiculous shenanigans, and it's like, why? I do prefer Team Rocket, honestly, and they were actually somewhat intimidating. And they killed, like, one Pokemon. One. Alright, well, that was an easy first fight. Dugtrio, okay. Oh, well, we'll see what happens with Petal Dance. Okay. Should I stay in? You know what, I should probably switch. You know what? Let's do Nidoqueen versus Nidoqueen. I'm not sure if that's actually a good idea. Oh, mine's lower level. Whoops. Earthquake. Poison and ground, so that will hurt. What? I'm sorry, at this point, shouldn't she have better moves? That's kind of pathetic. Okay. Maybe I should play Pokemon Stadium, actually. I'm really feeling like I want a bit of a Pokemon challenge, and Pokemon Stadium is difficult. Actually, I really want— why does it have Tackle? I sorry, but you shouldn't have tackle at this point in the game. I shouldn't be seeing the word tackle anymore. Come on, it probably has all sorts of actually good moves, and it just uses tackle. Doesn't it even have I'm sure it has one-hit KO moves like Horn Drill? I'm sorry, why is the AI just completely frizzling out on me every time? Well, I think that's that battle. I never got hit by more than a scratch or a tackle. That's really disappointing, actually. I mean, come on. I thought Giovanni was supposed to actually be somewhat challenging. Alright, here we are. I guess we get to do the rival battle next. Alright, Lita will never disobey me again. That's the best news this episode. TM27, Fisher. Why didn't you use that? Well, I'm not going to use Fisher because one-hit KOs not really my thing. Let's very slowly make our way down here. Okay, so up next we have the rival battle. Now that one may be a challenge. How about I do that too? I'm kind of in the mood to just sort of, maybe have a challenging battle before the end of the episode. Maybe. So I'm just going to heal up quickly and we'll see. Let's see, the rival always uses his Pidgeotto first, doesn't he? So I should probably have Bunny up front, I think. Alright, let's just heal and go fight the rival too. And then we'll just have Victory Road and be Elite 4. Okay. Now, Gary might actually be a bit of a challenge. He does have a pretty tough team sometimes. For breakfast, or wait, actually it's 9 p.m. Whatever. Oh, hey there, Carmia. What kept ya? Finally get tired of being everyone's hero? Yeah, I heard the news, Carmia. You didn't just stop Team Rocket at Silpco, but you somehow ended up getting the Rocket Boss to disband the whole thing. Man, I knew Giovanni was a wimp, but I didn't think he was that soft. Listen, Carmia, you might have broken up Team Rocket, and you might have done other nice things for a bunch of people, but you know what? I don't care about any of that. The only thing that matters to me is beating you and your team. So put away that kid hero thing for a second and show me how far you've come as a Pokemon trainer. Sure. I mean, convincing a mob boss to disband his mob and, change his entire way of life? No, that's completely meaningless. We just need to have a Pokemon battle. Okay, that sprite right there makes Pidgeot look like a bird of paradise. Interesting. Okay, his Pokemon are a significantly higher level than mine, so we'll have to see how this goes. But so far, Pidgeot is doing nothing but using agility, which doesn't help now that it's dead. So, there's that. Alright, Rhyhorn. We can stay in. Actually, I should have switched probably. Oh well. Let's use Bubble. I don't know, I could have used Blizzard, but I figure it's just a Rhyhorn. See, Bubble Beam did just fine. Okay, execute. Let's see, just thinking about that one. I think I might want to use Bulbapeem and some Fire Moves. Also, it still hasn't evolved, really? Interesting. It will be for the next fight, though. There we are. That's it. You're not gonna live long enough. You know what? I'm thinking of doing Pokemon Stadium next, because seriously, Pokemon Stadium is hard and I'm in the mood for some challenging Pokemon for once in my life. Okay, we have Gyarados. We really need to use some electric moves, so back to Bunny. Okay, it actually hit. Let's see, that's probably gonna do a lot actually. Ouch. Okay, that's pretty bad, and now we have no more electric moves. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Hey, this one's actually challenging now. Okay, nope. Okay, barring anything better, Gyarados just decides to use Dragon Rage. Alright, there we are. Now we can use some Dream Eater, see how much damage that does. And we can also heal up a little bit. Not terrible. It woke up. Whoops. Let's just use Psychic. I think Lanza versus Gyarados was not a very good matchup. There we are. Ramsey survives. I probably should have sent someone else out against the Gyarados, but oh well. Alakazam. Okay. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot to plan for Alakazam. I feel like such an idiot now. I totally didn't plan at all, and now I'm in trouble. Oh my gosh. I just realized I'm about to lose this fight. I think I'm gonna lose this fight. It's level 50. It's gonna destroy every single one of my Pokemon before I can do anything to it now. Why did I forget that he has an Alakazam? I mean, come on! For a second I had hope, and then I realized that's just gonna one-shot me too. Because it's an Alakazam. There is literally no point. I'm gonna lose. Okay. Also, that is another really, really, really detailed and beautifully rendered sprite for Gen 1. Oh, never mind. I was thinking maybe I stood a chance because we got a minimize in, but nope, never mind. That's useless. Whoops. Okay, I need a plan for next time I fight this guy. Let's see. Should I maybe like... Oh, I don't know. Plan. I think I need, I either need to be massively higher level or I need to have Bulbafull out beforehand and spam minimize. One or the other, okay. This is gonna have to wait for another episode because I need to think about what to do here. Whoops. There's no point, we're just gonna lose. Okay, level 50, yay. I didn't think about that. I didn't know it was gonna be that high level. Lovely. I might even have to grind a little bit. I didn't really want to, but I might have to. Okay! Yay! Alright, so Giovanni was easy, but Gary is not. He has that Alakazam. Okay, I wanted a challenge. Here it is. Next time, I need to actually try to beat Gary. Somehow. Also, I know I called him Ash. He's still Gary, let's be honest. Okay, so, as always, thank you so much for watching, and please stay safe. I'll see you next time. Bye!